Yes, I'm learning. Ha! I am learning. I actually have PowerPoint presentation. I'm recording live, Facebook Live. I'm also doing what do you call that? Zoom meeting. Yeah. After I record my own Zoom presentation, I will upload to YouTube channel, Carol Ham YouTube channel. So the potential clients and client that miss out the session can always go back and watch the YouTube channel. So that's breathe in and out. And every time before we start the transformation coaching, we calibrate, we generate the state, generate that positive energy, generate that intention. Okay. So let's breathe in and out. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe down through your mouth, like breathe out through the straw. Again, breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. And let's do a couple times on our own. And think of one thing you're grateful for and one thing you're proud of. Again, breathing through your nose, breathe out. Again, breathing through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. One thing you're grateful for, one thing you're proud of. Let's open up your eyes. So if you're watching Facebook Live, we're doing Transformation Friday. Every Friday at 10 a.m. I made up my mind. I scheduled an appointment and I want to share. This is the year 2026. I'm here to serve. I'm here to help. Okay? As a life mastery consultant, as a CCIM. And CCIM stand for Certified Commercial Investment Member. I have been a member for over 20 years. Um, CCIM, yeah, that's um, that's a very difficult one. 20 years as a member. Um, so I'm also recording, okay? So you can, if you missed the session, you can always go to my YouTube channel and look it up. And we generate this day. We did our breath work, breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out. And we think about one thing we're grateful for and one thing I'm proud of. The reason we do that is to find the gold nuggets in our busy life. Keep thinking we don't have time, we're not good enough. You watch a social media, someone else is on vacation, someone else is spending the money, someone else is shopping. Then we're here. And that's a victim mind, right? So gratitude, daily gratitude. We all have very stressful job. Doesn't matter what you do. We all have stressful job. Doesn't matter the level of income you're making. We all have stress. We all have anxiety. But how do you cope with that? How do you notice that? How are you aware your body temperature? You're not reacting to it. You know how to respond. You know how to cope with your emotion and your anger. And that's a secret of success. I'm sharing with you, all of you. Okay. So after our breath work, we did one thing we're grateful for, one thing I'm proud of. I'll give you example. One thing I'm grateful for is I woke up today, this morning. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's warmer than yesterday. I'm very grateful. Yesterday I was wearing my grandmother's mint coat, and it was in the 30s. This morning it's in the 40s, so it's much better, right? I'm grateful for the weather. I'm grateful I woke up today. One thing I'm proud of that this week I accomplished quite a bit. I went to visit a property in Mesquite. I evaluate the financial. I wrote down all the questions I have, and I am proud of. I still have the the magic of financial part of it, and I'm proud of. I show up every single day. I show up at the breakfast meeting. They talk about Texas stocks exchange in Dallas and the impact in Dallas, Texas real estate. I'm proud of I'm showing up every day. So 2 weeks ago, we worked on the 5 questions to help us harvest 2025 and release in 2025. So what are the things? So let me remind you again. If you missed out 2 weeks ago, on January the 2nd, I had a section on transformation, on working, let go, release 2025, move forward 2026. So what are those 5 top questions? If you are here tuning in, write it down. Question number 1 is, what was the most meaningful experience in 2025? What did it teach you? We all went through that. Looking through all the photos on your phone, think through 2025. What is the most meaningful experience you had in 2025? And what did it teach you? Question number 2 was, what did you surprise yourself with? The courage and the resilience that you didn't know you have. What did you surprise yourself with? The courage and resilience that you didn't know you have. Question number 3, what dream or intention did you move closer in 2025? What are the dreams and intention you told yourself you wish yourself had at the beginning of 2025? And you actually did move closer to that vision. Question number 4, what do you want to lovingly leave behind as you step into 2026? What do you want to leave behind as you step into 2026? And question number 5 was, what part of myself want to amplify and embrace moving forward? You learn about yourself through that experience. You learn that you have resilience and the courage. And what part of yourself wanted to amplify and embrace moving forward into 2026? Then we work on the 3 question, come up with the soul compass, SOUL, soul compass for 2026. That one word represent your North Star in 2026. That was a 3 question we worked on last week. How would my life shift if I align with this word in 2026? So the word I generate was the word fun, FUN, because I didn't have fun last year. Maybe glimpse of it when I was in Portugal, those 5 days on the beach. But throughout the whole 2025, I was living in fear. I was living in stress. How would my life shift if I have the word fun in 2026? You write it down, okay, what that word represent. And number two, you own the word for 2026. What would I do differently? Who would I be becoming when I walk into this word? How do you feel when you walk into this word in 2026 every day? Use your five senses. How do you feel? And number three question is, you anchor this word and this week, you will take that action. Okay, some of the clients' word is faith, Faith. Some of it is courage. Some of them is hope. Everybody have a word that come into your mind. What is your North Star? What's your soul compass in 2026? With that word, how are you going to continue walk into it in 2026? Practice with that word as a North Star. And that's your homework this week. Did you do your homework? So today we had review week one, which is a 5 question to help us harvest 2025 and release in 2025. We also reviewed the 3 question to help us discover the word for 2026. And this is the soul compass, that North Star that you generate, that you discover, that you take with you in 2026. The third part is a new part of session this week as a life coach, as a business coach. I want you to look at your calendar in 2026. What are the big rocks that's going to happen in 2026? You put on your calendar, maybe somebody's birthday, maybe your wedding anniversary is coming up, maybe you have a grandbaby is coming, maybe somebody's getting married, maybe you're on a vacation, you're going somewhere. Write it down. Maybe you have a conference coming up. Maybe you want to do something different for your birthday as a self-care, as you love yourself. Put on that calendar. So those are the big rocks for 2026. When are the big events? As I mentioned, it could be a wedding anniversary, it could be your vacation. If you're still working, maybe you have a conference you're attending. So those are the big rocks and big events in 2026. Look at the calendar. And what does it look like when everything's working out with the soul compass in 2026? What does it look like? I'll give you an example. One of my vision is to be a pay international speaker on stage, like Mary Morrissey, like my mentor, Mary Morrissey. So during the Christmas holiday, I come up with this, with the AI's help, I come up with this image, me speaking on the stage with thousands and thousands of people in the audience and as a speaker. And those people actually pay to come to listen to my talk. So this is a challenge. Mary Morrissey, I am not only going to match your accomplishment, but I am going to meet you at the post and pass you at the grandstand. That's a bold statement, right? BOLD. But that's something it's resonate with my heart. So if she can do it, why can't I do it? Oh, the first thought was, you don't have to help. You don't have the money, Carol. But the whole transformation tool Brave Thinking Institute taught us is don't worry about the how. And why do I say I'm not only going to match your accomplishment, but I'm also going to meet you at the post and pass you at the grandstand? It's because I'm bilingual. I speak Mandarin Chinese. And it's always my passion to utilize my bilingual skill. This transformational tool, this brave thinking languages, it helps me. Can you imagine if I can take this to Asia? It will help more people out there, helping the women don't have the um, confidence. They don't have, they have the skill, but they don't have the opportunity. Or they always be treated as a second class. So with this bold statement, Mary Morrissey, I'm not only going to match you your accomplishment, but I am going to meet you at the post and pass you at the grandstand. I believe I can sell anything on stage. I can sell commercial real estate. I can sell Dallas, Texas. I can sell women entrepreneur. I can share my story as a female minority in the commercial real estate. I can talk about how to own your own business. I can share the steps um, to own your own real estate. And there's so much, right? Who doesn't want to learn how to make money? Who doesn't want to learn how to follow your heart uh, and do what you love and still get paid? I do. I'll raise my hand. I don't want to work for a boss that is limiting my ability, tied up my hands, tell me I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Uh, I don't want to work for a boss that doesn't think out of the box. I don't want to work for a boss that know less than me. If I know more than the boss or the manager, there's a problem. Why am I listening to them? So this is on my mind 2026 as a vision that I wanted to be a pay international speaker. And so far, I'm not getting paid. I show up, I smile, I do my bada bing, bada boom, and people judge me. And they say, you don't have your own book. You're nobody. Oh, sure. If I'm somebody I have my own book, I won't be speaking on their stage, right? And it takes practice. So I want to get paid $10,000 per speaking engagement. Doesn't matter where I go. I want to get paid. And I want hotel being paid. I want the logistic being paid. And there are round trip ticket pay. That's the basic, right? And I don't want to worry about who's going to do my makeup, how's my hair look, and the PowerPoint presentation. Am I connected? How's the sound? Who's doing the recording? Who's going to introduce me? Who are the audience? I don't want to worry about that. They just come easily, effortlessly. So I declare, God is my witness. I'm ready. I'm available. I raise my hand. Say, send me. Send me. I'm here. So if you're listening in Japan or in Taiwan or in California, in Texas, wherever you are, you feel like your organization or your club or your school or your university or your group of friends looking for somebody to teach, to mentor, to coach, contact me. Okay? So that's my big rock in 2026. And that's a big event I would love to see in 2026 is to speak on the stage as an international speaker. And the audience show up and they're paid audience. Why were they paid to listen? Because we have content. We have the gold nuggets to help you to be successful. What does it look like when everything work out with your soul compass in 2026? For me, I'm gonna have fun. Fun, fun. And for me, fun stands for follow your heart, unlimited possibility, and never give up. And during the holidays, I got invited to join New York City to visit United Nations headquarters. Ha! UN headquarters in New York City for, listen to this, Independence Women's Day. Apparently, there's a whole event that whole week in New York City for International Women's Day. And you know what? My heart is calling me, go, Carol. And there's part of me limiting, say, well, you're not part of the organization. There's a group of maybe 20 ladies from Taiwan. They're representing Taiwan. And this organization is Women Helping Women. This is what you want, Carol. Okay. And I feel like, what is it going to cost me? A round trip ticket plus hotel. Then you show up, Carol. But before I show up, I actually visualize me speaking at UN. That's a bold move, right? Why not? I'm a living testimony of never give up, have the grit, have the resilience, have the vision, and have the confidence to pursue my dream in the US. Who are you? Who are anybody to judge me? Does it matter what title I have? Does it matter how much money I have in my bank account? Does it matter how many properties I own? That's what the world judging us. Oh, that's what the world judge me. So if you're listening, you resonated with what I say, you contact me. Okay? I'm working on my dream. I'm stepping into that UN, United Nations. I'm practicing my public speaking skill. And my heart is here to serve. It's not, it's not how much money I can get in my pocket. It's not how many coaching clients I can have. It's not about how many clients I can get out of every speaking engagement. It's about how I show up, I can impact your life. How many of you are listening? So this is my challenge and my vision for myself in 2026 using the Soul Compass Fun, Fun. I'm going to have fun. So in March, if God willing, I will buy that ticket, pay for that hotel, and I show up with 20 women from Taiwan. I will show up to serve. I will show up to help. If God willing, there is a time for me to speak, I would, and I will. Independent Women's Day. What does Independent Women's Day mean? Think independently, act independently. You're not a product of your husband. You're not a property of your husband or your father. You're not a machine that you produce children or do the chores. You're not a maid. Financial independence. Raise your hand if you want to be financial independent. It doesn't have to be a woman. Could be a young man. Could be a man. Who doesn't want financial freedom? Everybody, right? So in conclusion, I would like to challenge yourself. It's December 2026. You roll down the big rocks and big events in 2026. You calibrate your energy. You come up with that word, that soul compass, that North Star guiding you in 2026. Each day, you say your gratitude. Each day, you walk toward your vision. Each day, you walk and talk and act as that financially freedom, financial independent person. Now it's December 2026. How do you feel? Including your feeling tone and use your five senses. And you write down your journal. It's December 2026. I'm so happy and grateful that dot dot dot. Give you example. I will write on my journal that it's December 2026. I am so happy and grateful that in January, end of January, I went to Dream Builder Live in Los Angeles. I had great time, wonderful time. Met with the live kind of people. We're accountability partner. We're partnering, believing. We work on our vision. We calibrate our energies, and we know ourselves even more. And we work on our signature story, our transformational story. We learn how to move with the emotion. We know how to engage with the clients, with the audience, like you on Facebook Live. And we learn how to use Zoom meeting, do the recording, and upload to YouTube. This is what it looked like when everything worked out. So in January, I attended Dream Builder Live. I'm a life coach. I'm a business coach. In March, I went to United Nations in New York City. I spoke in front of an audience. I encourage. I show up. I was kind to people. And in May, end of May to early June, we had our third year of a Japan-Taiwan trade mission. Again, we spoke in front of audience. Those investors want to show up because they want to learn more about Texas. They want to learn more about the real estate in Texas, the growth in Texas. They want to know what other opportunities out there. We show up. We show up in Japan. We had a great time. We met more people, we visit more company, manufacturer, we build relationship and friendship. Mm. And in September, we have our 2026 Texas bus tour, September 14 to September 18. And this year we have 26 people, 26 people. And they're solid, they're committed, they show up. And this is what it looks like when everything works out. These are the big rocks and big events in 2026 in my life. What about you? What about you? What is your soul is calling you to do, telling you to show up? You follow your heart and you have fun. There's unlimited possibility out there. Don't get stuck. You never stuck. If you're feeling stuck because you're not willing to change, you're not willing to move, you're stuck because you didn't learn to breathe. This reminds me the image of how this horse falling to the mud. The more it struggle, the more the mud suck the horse down. Finally, the horse just give up, right? But someone, maybe a farmer, maybe a cowboy, walk by, use the stick, and pull the horse out. Or use the rope to tie up the horse and pull the horse out. And the horse has to be willing to get out the mud. Seriously. You can imagine that the weight that horse, he has to use his forearm, his back leg, and take a deep breath and come out, right? At the same time with the cowboy. And the cowboy is like the coach, like what we're doing. We believe in you. We believe in your dream. The client could be feeling stuck like that horse. And the mud is the circumstances, the people who are rude to us, too mean to us, tell us that we never measure up. We don't have the right look. We don't have the money. We don't have the time. How are you going to do that? You don't have the title. Those are circumstances. That's the mud. You don't have the education. Oh, don't feel stuck. You don't ever feel stuck. The cowboys show up, give you the rope, tie you up, and pull you out of the mud. You work with that cowboy. You want to survive. You want to get out the circumstances. You don't want to have the same mistake repeat and then repeat. You want an accountability partner. You want to have a new year. So what are you doing to have a new beginning? What are you doing to have that transformational thought? What are actions you're taking? This week, this weekend, now, write it down. Write it down. This is your life. Today, I will end this coaching with a story about the ruler that Mary Morrissey taught us. So this young man went to the pond and went fishing. So far, far away on the other side of the lake, he saw an old man fishing, catching the fish, fishing and catching fish. He was doing so well, but some of the fish he threw back to the lake, and he caught certain size of the fish. So the young man got really curious and went over there, he got the courage and went over and asked and said, "Excuse me, sir. I noticed that you are so good at catching the fish, and some fishes you throw it back, and you catch some of the small one. I don't understand. Is there a rule here that you cannot take home the fish that a certain size, or certain fishes that you don't like? That's why you throw them back to the lake?" Oh, and then the old man say, "Oh, you see the broken ruler I have? This is the ruler, right? This I measure the fish with this ruler. If it's longer and wider than this ruler, that's too big for my frying pan. So I toss back to the lake. I only keep the fish that is smaller than this ruler. Oh, the young man doesn't understand. You mean you only keep the smaller fish that is smaller, shorter than the ruler? He said, yes, because this is how big is my frying pan at home. If I can't take home any fish that's bigger than my frying pan, I cannot fry the fish. So I toss back to the lake. So that's a limited belief. The universe want to give us more, help us to be more, do more, show up more, helping more people. Are we limiting ourselves? Are we limiting ourselves? Say, I don't have the education. I don't have the right look. I'm getting old. I don't have the right connections. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. That's limited belief. My heart goes out to all of you feeling stuck. This is January 2026. I would love to help you feeling unstuck. I would love to help you feeling transformation year is this year. It's now, 2026. So if you're out there, you're listening, you like to be coach, you like to be my client, please message me. My name is Carol Tam, CCIM, Life Mastery Consultant, and 469-999-8746, 31 years in commercial real estate. I would love to help you to achieve your dream in 2026. Bye now. See you next week. Bye.